Rottweiler tail docking alternatives, exploring options. One of the most debated and controversial topics in the canine community is the practice of tail docking in Rottweilers. While it has been a traditional practice for years, there is a growing concern about the ethics and necessity of this procedure. In this video, we will delve into the various alternatives to tail docking, exploring whether it is an essential procedure or if there are alternative options that can be considered. Firstly, let's understand what tail docking is and why it has been done traditionally in Rottweilers. Tail docking involves the surgical removal of a portion of the dog's tail, typically done when the puppy is only a few days old. The historical reason behind this practice was to prevent injuries to the tail and enhance the dog's ability to work. Rottweilers were originally bred as herding and guarding dogs, and it was believed that a docked tail would reduce the risk of tail injuries when working in dense brush or engaging in combat situations. However, in recent years, the argument against tail docking in Rottweilers has gained traction. Many animal welfare organizations, veterinary professionals, and dog enthusiasts argue that tail docking is unnecessarily painful and can have several negative consequences for the dog's overall well-being. They believe that there are alternatives to tail docking that should be explored. One alternative to tail docking is natural tail preservation. This means leaving the tail undocked and allowing it to grow naturally. Proponents of this approach believe that the tail serves several functions in a dog's life, including communication, balance, and body language expression. They argue that by removing the tail, these functions are compromised, and the dog's ability to communicate effectively with other dogs and humans is hindered. Another alternative that has gained popularity is artificial tail enhancement. This involves the use of prosthetic tails or tail accessories that can be attached to the dog's tail. These enhancements not only serve an aesthetic purpose, but also provide protection to the tail, reducing the risk of injuries. Proponents of this method argue that it preserves the natural tail while still addressing the concerns that led to tail docking in the first place. Behavioral modification is yet another alternative to tail docking. Training techniques can be employed to teach Rottweilers to control the movement of their tails, avoiding injuries and accidents. By teaching them proper body awareness and control, the natural tail can be preserved while still keeping them safe. It is important to note that while these alternatives exist, tail docking is still legal in certain countries and is a recognized breed standard in dog shows. However, there is a growing trend of countries banning tail docking, and even some breed clubs are reconsidering their stance on the procedure. Ultimately, the decision about whether to dock a Rottweiler's tail or explore alternative options lies in the hands of the dog's owner and breeder. It is crucial to consider the welfare and well-being of the dog, as well as the legal and ethical implications of the procedure. Consulting with a veterinarian and doing thorough research on the topic can help make an informed decision. In conclusion, tail docking in Rottweilers is a controversial topic with strong arguments both for and against the practice. While it has been a traditional practice for many years, there are now alternatives available that can be explored. Natural tail preservation, artificial tail enhancement, and behavioral modification techniques are all potential alternatives to consider. It is important for owners and breeders to weigh the pros and cons, consult with professionals, and make an informed decision that prioritizes the dog's welfare and well-being.